Hey guys, today we have a video about the 15 most powerful Mangekyo Sharingan eyes in the Naruto anime, and also don't forget the title. I said the 15 most powerful Mangekyo Sharingan eyes, not the strongest Mangekyo Sharingan users. Also in this ranking are two classes, Class 1 Mangekyo Sharingan MS and Class 2 Mangekyo Sharingan Eternal EMS. Let's go to the video in order 15. Mangekyo Shins appeared in the early episodes of the Naruto anime, but I'll add it in order. In the simplest way, this person activated his Mangekyo Sharingan with a body other than Uchiha's. I mean, the Mangekyo Sharingan isn't very powerful, and even its techniques are ordinary and simple to other Mangekyo users, which is why it's in that order. And in the ranking 14 Baru. And in the order of 13, Uchiha Naka. Of course, the characters that I will mention from 14 to 12 are considered characters that appeared in the filler episodes and did the Izanagi technique. And in the order of 12 are AI. In rank 11, Naori, this character is from the filler episodes, but this eye is stronger than the one I mentioned because it did the ability of Izanami more dangerous than the ability of Izanagi because it is considered a prohibited technique. And in rank 10 Fugaku, and some may say that his strength or ability did not appear, and that Mangekyo is natural and not strong, but I say that this person entered his son Itachi in Genjutsu, which is considered the strongest Genjutsu after Shirsue's death, and Itachi's father entered Itachi in Genjutsu to show that his father is able to destroying the village, but his father chose not to destroy the village. And do not forget that Itachi was not able to break the Genjutsu until Itachi's father broke the Genjutsu, and this is evidence of the strength of this character and the power of the eye as well. Even Itachi was afraid to face his father because he knew the power of his eye. All this evidence proves that his eye is strong. And in rank 9, Izuna Uchiha, and who does not know who he is Madara's little brother. Another thing is that Madara's current eyes are the eyes of Izuna, because Madara took them from him and developed them into the Eternal Mangekyo. In the 8th rank, Madara, this is a natural Mangekyo, not eternal, and some say why Madara's Mangekyo is stronger than Izuna, because Madara's Mangekyo did Susanoo, and Izuna did not do Susanoo, and also his abilities are limited, and nothing appears from him, and don't forget, because of Madara's strength, he became a leader, the Uchiha. In normal rank 7 Mangekyo everyone knows his abilities and more Mangekyo abilities appeared and I need to talk about it. Rank 6 Uchiha Itachi. I know that some will tell me Itachi must be in the first place. First, write whatever you want in the comments. Write anything after you hear this speech that I will say first. Everyone agrees that Itachi's eyes are very strong. No one denies this. He has Amaterasu and Susanoo, a Tatsuka sword he can seal anyone in front of him, as well as Tsukuyami and many others, and everyone agrees on this, but do not forget that he does not have the Eternal Mangekyo, nor was he able to fully benefit from the Mangekyo, but Itachi can raise him to the first rank, which is if he replaces his eye with the eye of Shirsue. At that time he will have superpowers. He can make this move and the decision is his, but if this thing became real, it will certainly be in the first place. And in 5th place is Madara's Eternal Mangekyo, and also some will say that if Itachi used his powers of vision and used the Tatsuka sword, he could seal Madara and reply to some, it is impossible for Itachi to scratch the surface of a perfect Susanoo, and even Tsunade took a long time to try to break Susanoo, and if the Susanoo shattered according to the user's chakra and eye power, it can reform another Susanoo. Also, don't forget that the only eye that can use more than one Susanoo that can create several copies is Madara's eye. No one can underestimate its abilities, and don't forget Madara's sword Susanoo, it can cut mountains. Villages and routes can be cut in half without the user losing much chakra. Also, Madara's Susanoo is several times larger in size than Itachi's Susanoo. And in the 4th rank Sasuke Eternal Mangekyo, and also a simple caveat is that the Eternal Mangekyo is not the same as the regular Mangekyo, and with frequent use, he will become blind, or if you take someone else's eye, you will get the Eternal Mangekyo, and this is a law to obtain the Eternal Mangekyo. Now I will talk about Sasuke and why he took 4th place. Before you say that Madara's eye or even Itachi's eye is stronger than Sasuke's eye, I advise you to rewatch the anime again because Sasuke's Mangekyo is Itachi's eye. I forgot when Sasuke fought against Kakashi he lost his eye, then Sasuke spoke to Obito and told him I want Itachi's eye for me, which means Sasuke's current eye is an evolution of Itachi's eye, so it's definitely stronger than Itachi's old eye, and let's not forget it's a Mangekyo Eternal, which means that he has some of Madara's abilities. And in the third place, Mangekyo Shirsue, the eye he has, is one of the rarest eyes in the normal Mangekyo class. capable of outperforming Eternal Mangekyo. I know that's unbelievable, but it's the truth. And now I'll tell you why. Firstly, Shirsui's eye has a technique that can introduce the entire Uchiha clan into genjutsu without anyone from the clan knowing, and just at once. Let's not forget that these are the Uchiha clan, and they are so special in their visual powers. He can cast them into an illusion without them knowing, and also through this technique he can change the life of anyone he wants. And don't forget his age is not that big and he is 16 years old. That means he didn't take time to learn and strengthen his technique, and even if Shirsui dies, his technique will continue on he who entered into delusion, which means that his eye is legendary, and no one can underestimate his eye, and indeed it was. It was mentioned in the anime that he possesses the most powerful genjutsu in the Naruto anime. The second-ranked Mangekyo Obito Uchiha and Obito eyes are the only eyes in the normal Mangekyo class that can activate the perfect Susanoo, considered to have reached the power of Eternal Mangekyo or stronger. In my opinion, I can say that no one can face his eye because he is very, very strong, and one of his legendary techniques is Kamui, and some may say that his technique is normal, and why he is in second place. I will explain to you why. First, Kamui can transfer anything to a second dimension, and no one knows this dimension, and anyone can be imprisoned. According to this, no one can hit him in ninjutsu or taijutsu, and even touch him as well. Some will say that his weak point is speed, and I say it is truth that his weakness is speed, but if they meet two eyes with some, it will become faster in disappearance and the speed of teleportation, and thus it has no weaknesses, and it is almost the only eye that the user used significantly without being blinded, and also, like what happened with Sasuke, he used it a lot and did not get blinded. And in the first place is Indra Otsutsuki, and this person is the founder of the Uchiha, and this eye is the first Mangekyo Sharingan in the world of Naruto, meaning that this is the original Mangekyo, and if I talk about its capabilities, I will not suffice with describing it, and it is enough that it is not an eternal Mangekyo. This meant that the strength of this eye could not be imagined. Can you imagine the power of this terrifying eye? From my point of view, I wish there were episodes that explain more about the power of Indra and Ashura. And that's it for today's video. If you like it, don't forget to like, subscribe, and press the notification. The bell will be notified every time we upload. We'll meet in the next videos. Goodbye.